Today is the day when Italians parade and have a big feast in honor of St. Joseph's. It's only appropriate to do so with food, right? That's what I'm saying. All right, here to talk about the holiday and the custom Italian dessert people want for annually is baker Tom Allegretti from Allegretti's Bakery in Norridge. Hello, Tom.
Hello, my pleasure to meet you.
Happy St. Joseph's Day to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so before we get into it, people wear green on St. Patrick's Day. Red is the color worn to honor St. Joseph's Day. Can you first tell me what's the significance of the holiday and why do people wear red?
Well, the significance of the holiday starts out back around the 10th century when there was a drought. And the people of southern Italy prayed to St. Joseph, who is also the patron saint of pastry chefs, for rain. He brought us rain. Our crops grew, we fed, no one starved. And we, in honor every year, have a feast of St. Joseph's on the 19th of March every year. Okay. And one of the most important parts of the feast is the Zeppole, the St. Joseph cake that we put on all the tables.
Okay, so why red?
Red is the color, main color of the Italian flag, and we didn't want to use green because St. Patrick, although he did have a little Italian blood in him, so we don't want to take anything away from the Irish, but he was part Italian. But the tradition of the Zeppole is to pay homage to our St. Joseph.
Okay, so Zeppoles, where did the significance of these beautiful treats come from?
Well, they started in southern Italy, but they originally started out as a little fried ball similar to a beignet.
Okay, I love beignets.
The flour dusted with some sugar, and they evolved. Pasquale Pitturo was a Neapolitan baker from Naples who first came up with what we know as Zeppole today. He fried what's called a pot de choux dough in a deep fryer. They come up nice and light, and then he started filling with cream. And even over the years, it's evolved from when my family started. I was around in the early 70s. It was just custard and cherries. And then it became custard cherries filled with cannoli, strawberries. It really didn't matter how you want to fill them, but it was sweet cream.
So, Tom, I've been told a Zeppole a day keeps the doctor away.
Two. It's even better that way.
Trying to make even more money. I respect that, Tom. Okay, so we got a lovely setup here. You got some things I can get messy with. I've never had a Zeppole because that's a singular form of the Zeppoles. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get to make one, right?
You're going to make one. Now,
Let's do it.
We already fried the shell. I took the liberty of splitting it already, 3/4 up, but not all the way through.
So now I really can't mess this thing up. You put me in position to win.
That's right. We're going to grab the bag.
Is that mustard?
No, that's a custard. Make sure you get enough in there because you don't want to skimp. A little on the inside,
okay.
A little on the top.
Love it. You made it look so easy. Can you open that one up for me?
Okay.
Watch your hand here, Tom. I can't promise.
Don't skimp. Don't skimp. More.
I'm not.
Okay, that's good.
You told me not to skimp.
A little on the top. We're going to put a little cherry in one of them.
We had this guy one time, he was mixing drinks.
Don't be shy.
He started shaking and it went everywhere. But I got a little steady hand here. I'm using my finger. Don't judge me.
Put more in there.
Tom, I like where your head's at, brother.
Well, we've been successful since 1962 at our location now.
I hear you can't go there without waiting in line because you guys are always slammed.
Always slammed. We try to be. We've been around.
That means you're doing it right.
Well, we try to.
Cherries.
We started out just to be the neighborhood bakery. We didn't want to be the biggest, hopefully just the best.
Family-owned business.
Yes. And all the family members since we started there, my oldest sister and oldest brother, Michael, who still runs it, is still working there. We got finally our third generation after my father. My nephew, Anthony, he's here now too, and he's actually making the Zeppole. So.
Okay, so how many of these do you guys make a day?
Well, there's a short period of time we sell Zeppoles. A couple weeks before, maybe a week after. So during this weekend, we'll probably make 4,000 to 6,000 a day.
How many of those will actually be sold?
4,000 to 6,000. Well, we will run out. We make them all by hand. We pipe them by hand, we fry them. We can only fry 40 at a time, 47 at a time. And they take about 12 to 15 minutes to fry. So if you think about it, it's only 170 an hour we can make. And we're not going to cheat and ruin our reputation by making them ahead of time and freezing them.
See,
so that's
awesome.
Why you're going to have a line, and we regret the line. But we'd rather have the line, serve them fresh, to make them frozen, and then beat the line.
Okay, so I didn't make the best one. These look a lot better. So let's cheers. Let's each grab one here. Let's toast.
With your hands.
Joseph. Yeah, we don't use a fork or a knife here. My man.
My first one today.
I'm taking
well,
this one.
at the 7 o'clock hour.
All right, big thanks to Tom for celebrating St. Joseph's Day with us today. To pick up one of these must-have Zeppoles or any other Italian pastries, make sure you visit their store, 7717 West Lawrence Avenue in Norridge.